The 5 levels of co-worker music. Now, I saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail was Dax. I'm pretty sure it had Dax on it. Yeah, it had Dax on it. KSI, MGK. I don't know who that is. And that's Sabrina Carpenter. So I can already tell it's gonna be a hilarious video about basically. I don't want to call everybody up that trash, but just trash as music. See what this is.
If you're like me, you enjoy indulging in a little bit of short form content, whether it be TikTok, Instagram Reels, or even YouTube Shorts. And one thing I've been seeing
Good God,
across
Dax.
TikTok
Good
and YouTube
God.
this past year is talk about coworker music. With coworker music ranging anywhere from pop songs to
Was that
the
Flo
bottom
Rida?
of the barrel most insufferable music you have ever heard. So today I wanted to explore the world of coworker music, specifically looking at 5 different types of coworker music you may have already encountered. But
Talk to
first,
me.
what even is coworker music? Coworker music is a term that is similar to NPC music, or basically even referring to
NPC?
your coworkers as NPCs with basic music taste. Essentially, it was a term that pompous, arrogant, egotistical.
Is that basic though? Because like a lot of the stuff is just it's like I guess if you consider basic music ass, but like I don't even consider that the baseline. I think like Sabrina Carpenter, yeah, is probably like the baseline of like coworker music. And then you got like MGK for sure. And then who else would I add to that tier? Like, I almost said Ian, not Ian. almost thought Ian, but a Ian tier rap like a Jack Harlow. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of element, like a Tech Nine, like a Tech Nine for sure. I'm like come on,
People would use to demean
it's about
others with
draft.
music taste. The kind of people that think you're an idiot if you don't like their favorite super niche
Eminem
like
too
Death
now
Grips
though.
or something like
Even
that,
though I fuck
or
with
people that
Eminem,
spend their Friday nights on Rate Your Music. However, I do think this term has a little bit of truth to it. Back when it was first started, it still represented the NPC music sort
Flo
of
Rida
phrase,
is
where
definitely
basically the songs
this.
are very non-offensive.
Who the
corporate
fuck
type
is
songs
that?
that can be played anywhere to anyone. These are songs that aren't breaking through any boundaries, just safe,
I got the
simple
moves
songs you'd
like
hear in the
Jagger.
grocery
I
store
got the
or feel comfortable playing at work.
moves.
Some of you guys aren't getting it. Not all corporate songs are corporate hype songs. There's a lot of overlap, but there's different genres. Any Sia song, Pyramid Scheme music, Maroon 5, retail music, Imagine Dragons, anime music.
Imagine
Uptown Funk.
Dragons. Hold on. Imagine Dragons is the definition of this. Real talk. Imagine Dragons is the definition of this. Every song they made since I first heard them was the same. It's the same type of like flow to a song. I've never heard a different type of flow. Like, yeah, the instruments and sound and like notes might be different, but the flow of the song, the catchiness of every verse, of every chorus, yeah, they the perfect. I would put them as the face of coworker music easily.
Middle school music.
A lot of
Flo
country music
Rida,
too.
Homecoming music. Ed Sheeran. Prom
Ooh,
music.
Ed used to not be that way for sure. Ed Sheeran used to not be that way, but now, now, like my boy fits the mold. Unfortunately, like his first couple of albums were not that way. He had some like deep cuts on there that like had some shit on it, like the 18. The 18 was like one of them ones, you know. But now he just makes music that I just can't listen to. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Don't fuck with Mila. Her heart is so cold. Hey, he had some shit back in the day.
Homecoming music. Ed Sheeran. Prom music. AC/DC.
AC/DC.
Movie trailer music.
Is every movie trailer song like that? Yeah, I guess so. But now they trying to remix like hip hop songs and make them spooky. So like, yeah, yeah, they trying.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, oh my God, yes.
Presidential rally music. High Hopes by Panic.
Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco was one of my favorite artists. Their first 2 albums and some of the third one, like those songs were so well written, and then 2 of the members left, and then Brendan Urie had to pick up a pen, and Brendan Urie pen is dog shit. his pen is dog shit compared to his previous members. So yeah, everything since that third album has been hard hit or miss, and then those his last final albums, Good God, they're insufferable. They're insufferable.
At the disco. All of the above. AJR.
Ooh, TikTok fame. I don't even know that one song. I'll blow up into his memories. That song is so ingrained into like bad TikTok. Into bad TikTok.
This is the music they'll play in hell as you're being tortured for the rest of time.
I don't necessarily agree with all of his takes, but you get the point. However, over time, I feel like coworker music, the term, has been niched down to specifically target the weirder coworkers you might have. Or sometimes it's just used to describe music you don't like.
Thought
True.
coworker music was just easily recognizable music that you played when you were with your coworkers in case you ever got a hold of the aux. You're not gonna start playing Benji Bluebills in the middle of the fucking Walmart break room.
True.
You'll turn on something recognizable, maybe some Drake. But now I'm seeing that coworker music is just being used to describe any music that you don't like. Yo, Joey Badass just dropped yesterday. You heard? Nah, that's coworker music.
Nah.
So that new Drake and P&D's dropping soon. You excited? Drake in the Bay 2025. Relax.
I've seen the phrase coworker music popping up more and more in relation to artists with weirder or worse music than what the term used to be used for. I mean,
Nah, you can't just describe weird music as coworker music. It has a certain like cadence to it, depending on what genre it is. Every genre like has a different cadence, like pop music, rap music, rock music. But you recognize the cadence because it tries to hit those same notes and try to copy a style that's been done repeatedly, and it doesn't try to do anything different. Like, for example, a lot of like white rappers try to have the same fast flow. Like that type of shit is like the perfect definition of that. I'm sorry, but a lot of country music hit them same notes. That's why when you see a lot of younger country music making like bangs, they like a lot of them don't sound like, you know what I'm saying? Because they add a little elements from hip hop, from like, R&B, but yeah.
I'm sure some of you have seen the memes.
Coworker music is real because tell me why you would connect to aux and play this at a full volume in the warehouse. Mm, 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 mm. What the fuck is that?
Fire. Hey there, fellas. What y'all talking about? Oh, Tyler's new album. Tyler? Who's that? Just like some other rapper? He's pretty good. Those guys all sound the same. If you guys are interested, I can put you on some real music. How about it? Sure, Bob. Your music taste might not be as refined as mine, but I think you'll like it. We are young. There's a fire in my soul.
That's what I'm talking about. That sound right there is the perfect example of a coworker music song. Like, because everybody can be like, okay, all right, it works. Like, it works. It sounds like something familiar. It sounds familiar. I like that. That's my definition of coworker music. But I guess it could be multiple definitions. Like, I agree with the definition of music that you could just easily play for people anywhere in your working place, but you also works as well. But I think there's a certain stench to coworker music that it has to have. It has to have a certain stench that you just look at it like, nah, this ain't it. Like, you working like, I wish somebody would turn this the fuck off. And they gotta have a playlist too. A playlist of just bullshit. So yeah.
To do 5 different levels since there are different uses of this term in different situations. Couple of quick disclaimers as well. First, this video format was inspired by Jay Diggs, who made a very interesting video on industry plans.
Oh, you stole that nigga whole thumbnail too, huh? You stole that nigga whole thumbnail flow. Okay. All right.
And I thought this format fit the coworker music conversation perfectly, so shout out to him. Also, if you like an artist in this video or a song, or you maybe are an artist in this video, you don't need to feel bad. Some people are super into music and others aren't. Kind of like how I'm super into music, but I don't really care that much about movies, and I probably have a pretty basic taste. I mean, if it's not an action movie or a comedy, there's a good chance I'm not watching it. So this video isn't to make fun of anyone, although I will be cracking a couple jokes here and there. Anyways, let's get into level 1. Level 1, pop music. At the
Okay.
very most basic definition of coworker music, you have the inoffensive songs that don't push the needle at all. Just songs made for as wide an audience as possible. They aren't necessarily
Self-love.
bad, they're just kind of bland. This level is very subjective, but I really think any song with like 1 billion streams could fall into this category. I worked at a Kroger for like 5 years, so I think really any song that they would play over the loudspeaker would count as a level 1. A good example is Watermelon Sugar
Oh
by
my
Harry
God,
Styles, 'cause that was
Watermelon
on
Sugar
repeat.
as
Another
it
good one could be
was.
Sunflower by Post Malone
Yeah,
and Sway Lee.
I agree.
Personally, I think both of these are good songs, but
I
they
like
are
Sunflower a
super
lot.
basic. So if these are some of your favorite songs of all time, I think you'd qualify for level 1. But we don't only have coworkers who listen to pop music. This applies to other genres too, with a good example being How You Remind Me by Nickelback. Again,
This is
not a bad
how
song at all,
you
but it just sounds like
remind
something
me.
that would
Oh
be in a
my God,
Transformers
yes.
soundtrack. Another
Yeah.
great example is A Bar Song by Shabuzi. Again, it isn't a bad song by any means, but it sounds like it was literally made for background music at a bar in the boonies. I mean, I guess the name is A Bar Song.
It
so
literally,
that makes
it
sense.
literally
In my
was.
opinion, though, one of the prime examples for level 1 is Benson Boone, who just came out of nowhere making
I've heard the name before. I don't think I've heard a single fucking song from Benson Boone, but he's apparently popular as shit. Like I seen people making fun of him. The kids are gonna kiss you. that TikTok of him singing acapella or somebody faking like they were singing like him is fucking hilarious.
very bland, basic songs that aren't necessarily bad, but they definitely aren't anything special. You could probably put a bunch of Drake songs in here too. Really just anything super popular where if it's your favorite song of all time, you probably have a pretty surface level music taste, which is totally fine, by the way. I think I enjoy every song I listed so far, but level 2 is where it starts to get a little bit worse. Level 2. Popular, but not that good. Have you ever heard a song on the radio that you just hate? I remember there were a few on that Kroger playlist.
Happy by Pharrell. Happy by Pharrell is one of the worst songs ever created. And it was everywhere. It was fucking everywhere. Come along, if you really like you could not escape it. And God, I wanted to die. God. Perfect example of that.
That I would hear once an hour for 8 hours straight, and it would just drive me insane. For me, one song that sticks out was The Middle by Jimmy Eat World.
It just takes some time.
I don't even think it's a bad song, but that chorus after hearing it 5,000
It
times is
takes
just
some
ear-piercing.
time.
And again, the
A bit.
songs in level 2 can be quite
He
subjective.
hating.
They're still extremely
Oh, this
popular,
song.
just a
And
bit
it's that
more
monkey
contentious
song?
in the public eye. Another great example of that is Dance Monkey by
Dance
Smoke and
Monkey Dance. Oh my God. No.
Again,
No.
it's an extremely popular song that is played at tons of events, but there are also a lot of people that hate this song. Not only is level 2 basic and soulless like level 1, but it has a few elements that make people hate it. Dance Monkey in particular, it's probably just the voice that bugs me and others. I just can't stand the cadence she does on that song, but clearly others enjoy it. Another good example is Imagine Dragons, a super popular and successful band in the mid-2010s, but a lot of people also hate them.
I don't hate them,
I think a lot
but
of
I do think they make that type of ass music that deservedly gets hate. I think I like two of their songs. I think I like what was their first song? I forgot it. It wasn't Believer. I don't remember. But and then I like it's time to again and I get a little bit. And then that's about it. And then every song I heard after that sounded exactly like those two songs that I fucking like. So it's like, I'm not listening to this shit.
pop songs in like the mid 2010s had that type of vibe where it was good when I was 13, but I could never see myself listening to it now. Another group of songs that I think fits well in this category is the more annoying pop music, like Single Ladies by Beyonce or Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Maybe a better
Oh, you
way
go,
of
you
describing
attacking
level-
two community, you attacking two halves that'll destroy you. Oh, you brave. You a brave man. Okay. All right.
Two is songs that age poorly. Sure, they may have been fun when they came out, but quickly they became overplayed and outdated. A great example of that is Happy by Pharrell Williams. It's a good song, but it's also not a good song. I don't know how to describe it. Pharrell is an extremely
I just said
talented
this.
artist, of course, don't get me
I just
wrong,
said
but
this.
song just got so repetitive and annoying that it kind of hurts to listen to in 2025. Again, though, level 2 is very subjective. These songs are still very popular and have people that enjoy them, despite a lot of others disliking them. But level 3 is where it starts to get tricky. Level 3, niche down. Level
I'm lagging. Ah, it's so annoying, bro. So fucking annoying.
3 has the coworker who has their own music taste, they like their own genres, and it fits their personality. But these songs can also be considered quite controversial genre
Let's go back.
despite
Let's
a
go
lot
back.
of others disliking them. But level 3 is where it starts to get tricky. Level 3, niche down. Level 3 has the coworker who has their own music taste, they like their own genres, and it fits their personality. But these songs can also be considered quite controversial when it comes to music enthusiasts. Like
they try to put you on to this shit. Like, you ever heard of Smelling with Roses? Like, who the fuck is Smelling with Roses? Let me put you on to Smelling with Roses, and it sound like, yeah, girl, I like the way you dress, and you're like, all right, I guess, like, all right, can you cut it off a little bit? Damn.
I had a coworker one time who unironically
I think people will put G-Eazy in here too. Like, no cap, like people will put G-Eazy in this tier, I think.
liked Game Over by Falling in Reverse.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage.
I mean,
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That's a real song?
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage.
I mean, if you liked it,
Twain hard to beat the thing. No fucking way, that's a real fucking song. Good God.
it's good for you for listening to what you like, but that song is rough. And again, not every song in level 3 is inherently bad. For example, I think an artist that would fit well into this category is NF.
Where the beat go?
My friend love enough.
Now, this song isn't inherently bad, but one thing I've noticed with coworker music is there's a lot of these over-dramatic beats or instrumentals or almost triumphant sort of melodies, and then the writing is bland. Of course, again, this is subjective, and I don't hate that song, but
Interesting.
it's not my favorite. I saw someone unironically comment this under NF's song. I'm probably older than your dad, but I know a creative genius when I see one. This guy has it. I like maybe 1% of all rap out there, and this is one. Eminem has the other songs in that 1%.
Just say you hate black people, please. Please. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. This is just a racist comment. This is just racist. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This is a racist comment. I'm sorry. You hate 99% of other rap, but Eminem and NF. You don't like black people. Like, I'm sorry.
These are the types of people in level 3. Something you see a lot of in level 3 is songs that are trying too hard to be something they're not, or songs that are outdated or trying to bring back a trend, like our guy Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly has a big fan base, but many of those in the music community see him as someone who is making mediocre pop punk, just copying people who already did it. With
He found his lane though to make the most money possible, because when he was trying to do that rap shit, like, yeah, he had some clout for like a little bit, but then he had a beef with Eminem, and then that hard pivot made him the most money, got him a bigger fan base. So hey, salute to you, I guess. But like, that pivot was hard. That's why the black community got like a hard like stance on like anybody that's not black doing rap, because like there's so many instances of them coming in and just using and then pivoting out of it. Like, so many. Like, the Jack Harlow didn't do it yet. Post Malone did it. It's yuck.
a much worse voice, might I add. His System of a Down cover is probably one of the most flat vocal performances I've ever heard.
Wow. Yo, don't do this to System of a Down like this. Don't do this. No.
Listen to that
He didn't hit a single note.
in the original and tell me what's better. And also his
It remind me of Lil Uzi did the same thing to Chop Suey. He did not do Chop Suey justice at all. At all. And both of them need to be stopped. Stop touching these classic songs if you can't hit them notes.
Business cover was bad too. I did not like that at all.
Misery
I think
Business?
The best way to describe songs
God.
like these is they're something I probably would have listened to and enjoyed when I first started learning a lot about music. But as I found the artists that these people were inspired by, or the genre they are trying to recreate, the roots of the music, I enjoy that a lot more, which in turn leaves me feeling like MGK, for example, is a cheap knockoff.
Hey, he got
Which in turn
hold on,
leaves
what's
me
that? Hold on.
feeling like MGK.
He got them 2K tattoos. he got them 2K tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like he went in there to stay in a tattoo shop for like 2 hours, making sure he got all delicate. You know what I'm saying? He missing the neck. If the neck was pure black, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
K, for example, is a cheap knockoff. Logic, as another example, is someone I used to like a lot when I was younger. But as I listened to more and more rap music, I realized Logic is just kind of a watered down version compared to a lot of the genre's innovators. Like there's even a video, it's called like 5 minutes of Logic copying Kendrick, and that just kind of ruined it for me. On top of this, like I said, level 3 and onwards tend to try too hard to come off as something they aren't. Not just in the sense of trying to reinvent a genre unsuccessfully, but in other ways too.
Unsuccessfully.
Like a rapper pretending to be tough in his rap songs, but selling it
Yep.
poorly, such as Lil Mabu, the super rich kid who was acting all hard on drill beats. If you like Lil Mabu's music, you are a level 3 coworker music enjoyer. But I think
Fucking
the
Lil
commenter on one of
Mabu.
my previous videos where I mentioned coworker music put it best when he said, I think the biggest issue with a lot of coworker music, including rap, is that it's trying to be deep, but it's extremely non-personal. Yeah, they're singing about depression, substance abuse, heartbreak, but it's very formulaic, and it doesn't feel like things they actually experienced. And as such, the music overall just doesn't have the emotional weight it needs, either because it's trying to stay upbeat, or because the artist's lived experiences don't reflect the music, so it comes off as corny.
Like you have to be actually like well versed in what you're talking about, and most of the time it feel like they're not. Like that Suicide song by Logic. Yeah. That's my perfect example of that, where it just feels like, yeah, you're saying the right things, but like it don't feel like it's hitting as hard as it should. But that's just me though. That's just me.
Listening to someone like MGK or Dax sing about their struggles has the same vibe as the rich kid in middle school doing an essay on poverty. The personal touches that matter in it just aren't there. Undoubtedly, this is the best way to say it. And don't worry, we're gonna get to Dax, but first we have to get through level 4. Not great, sorta cringy, but somehow they still have fans. Level 4 is where things start to get rough and
Alright,
the
talk to me.
songs start to get kind of bad. Think of songs like Thick of It by KSI or Astronaut in the Ocean. One song that I think fits well in level 4, or even an artist, is Civ, who has gone viral on platforms
fuck
like
is
TikTok
Civ?
and Instagram Reels.
Oh, that song just hit me. My fucking nieces love this fucking song. This song is so ass. Oh my god, it just hit me. Oh, that song sucks so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so bad and cringy. No, I don't want to hear it. I gotta hear. Oh my god.
I guess his whole thing that he has like this bear character that raps.
Holy
These
shit.
songs aren't bad necessarily, but they aren't great, and it's just kind of cringy. It sounds forced. Like I strongly feel like the guy who made that song isn't actually popping out at 1 in the morning. There are a couple of other artists who have blown up online.
This is boo. This is what I
that
see.
I think fit perfectly in level 4, like Brendan Abernathy.
Oh, that wasn't Benson Boone? Oh, that was a different person. I'm sorry, Benson Boone. I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought that was you doing this corny ass dumbass shit. My bad. What's his name? Let me see.
Music that I think fit perfectly in level 4, like Brendan Abernathy.
Brendan Abernathy. Of course that name will make this song.
You'll be married in a year in the suburbs with a kid on the way in 3. Convincing yourself you're living the American dream.
Look at them in the back. They're like, this is so good. Look at the couple in the back. Yo, she got closer. Hold on. Look her get close. Look her get closer. Like her eyes closed. Like
Living the American dream.
Girl, that shit is ass, and you know it's ass. Stop lying.
And I'll be dancing on California.
Like no lightest movement. Everybody's holding their light steady. Nobody's feeling the vibe. It's all ass.
Kid who got it all wrong. Convincing myself one day I'll write a love song.
Him getting up on his toes is what really sent it over the line for me. And this got so big that I couldn't get it out of my head.
Married
for a while,
in a year in the suburbs.
apparently. And it got to the point where even Drewski was parodying it.
We'll be married in a year in the suburbs with a kid on the way in. And I'll be dancing out in California. The kid who got it all wrong.
Again, the song isn't that bad, but it doesn't sound too great though, and it was kind of cringy.
That shit
However, he
ass.
still has fans, which is great. Another song that went viral this year that has that same sort of vibe is "We Will Never Die" by Kyle Gordon.
The fuck is this?
We are young.
What? That first note, which is all, yo, still lagging, but that first note was all wrong. What the fuck was that? I'm gonna go back. We gonna try it again. I'm scared.
We are young.
We are young.
There's a fire in our soul. We go big or go home together.
But what's really funny, and I somehow never knew this, is that Kyle Gordon is actually like a musical comedian. It
Yeah,
becomes
he
pretty
has to
obvious
be.
when you listen to the
He
chorus
has
and
to
hear
be.
him say, "No one we know will ever die. Our moms and dads will never die," which is pretty funny. And he's also the same guy responsible for this song I've seen going viral online too.
Okay, it's still
Since
ass,
he's making
but he's
that
making
satirical
comedic
song, though,
style.
making fun of that genre of overdramatic millennial music. I think that qualifies that whole genre, I guess, as level 4 coworker music. But these artists aren't just limited to going viral on short form platforms. I think an artist that I would throw in level 4 is Baby No Money.
Yes, there is not a single Baby No Money song that is good to me. It's all short sounding. He's a good dude. I respect him as like a human being, the way he interacts with his community, how he treats like AI artists and stuff like that. I think he's a good fucking dude. Don't get me wrong. But I have not heard a song that I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my playlist and play it. Like, I think he had one with maybe what's the other white boy that we fucking do his mamas. I forgot his name. He had Mr. Clean. That motherfucker. Like, I think that song was okay, but like, yeah, I've never like. I think it's his beats. Like, he don't never make like a rap song that sound like anything like rap music. It always sound like some like poppy, not even poppy, like rave type sound beats. Like, it's all not good beats. So maybe if he had a different beat selection, maybe I might fuck with it. I don't think I've ever heard him on like a normal rap beat. That's probably my issue. Let's just listen.
Don't get me wrong. He has some
That none of that no. Like, I don't want to hear no rapper rap on that beat at all.
decent songs, and he seems like a cool guy. But a lot of his songs are just kind of meme songs or gimmick songs.
Yeah.
I do get why he has a fan base of like internet people who find this music entertaining. But honestly, I enjoyed some of his old stuff a bit more, and I think he used to make some great songs back in the day. Once he introduced a bunch of gimmicks and jokes, it just made the music a bit harder to.
Okay, so I wasn't bugging. I wasn't bugging.
Baby No Money could be in like level 3 with some songs in level 2, but the gimmicks and persona he does makes his music more into content instead of music itself. Which is why I think level 4 is fitting. Overall,
he's definitely
I
a
think the
content
best way
creator
to
more than
describe
like
level 4
an artist to me.
or artist is when the music starts transitioning more from actual music more into gimmicky content sort of stuff that for one reason or another is a little bit cringy, probably isn't the best song you've ever heard, but people still enjoy it and listen to it. However, that is not the case for level 5. Level 5, coworker music.
Level 5
final
is
boss,
hell.
or bosses. I'm just gonna throw a quick trigger warning for level 5 because this was miserable to listen to and write. Let's continue.
Let's
The
do
coworker
it.
Music final boss is someone that makes very weird or just
He is
bad
the
music that you
face,
typically
the
find on
face,
depths of
man.
the internet. That's right. I'm talking about short form social media platforms. Instagram Reels, TikTok,
Oh my
YouTube
God.
Shorts, Facebook Shorts. I bet you didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't either. But really, it's just brain rot stuff. I guess the best way to describe it is music made intended to be a meme or that has been turned into a meme. And a good example of this is Chandler.
Living like Sonic.
Got up on stage around shit is bubonic.
What the fuck was
Honestly, I think Chandler
that?
should be in level
The fuck am I hearing, bro?
4 because his music isn't that bad, but him and his music have just been memed into oblivion, with many referring to him as a coworker music final boss.
If they don't get if they don't get off that stage, if they don't get fucking Action Bronson and Queso off the fucking stage, like what is happening?
People have also made a lot of jokes because he kind of looks like the.
Oh my
straight
God, I just
Queso,
said
so
that.
That's probably a part of it as well.
I told her put it on me. They started throwing it back. I'm about all of the features, but I take a like in the ass. I don't even go out the house no more. I get it right where I'm at.
Someone who portrays level 5 the best is Dax. Dax is the perfect example of
Man,
this. In
Dax.
fact, I just did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about him and extensively went into.
He got an
why-
unfazed throat. Wait a minute. Wait a
In
minute.
fact, I just.
He got an unfazed throat. Fucking Dax, yo. That nigga throat is unfazed, yo. Whatever it goes through, it's unfazed. Hey, he can handle it all. His face won't change. Unfazed throat, yo.
Just did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about him and extensively went into why many view him as corny. Most of his music isn't like the worst thing ever, but the skits he does to promote his music, as well as a handful of his songs, can tend to be pretty cringe.
Okay, let me get ready. This is ass. You're insane. You're in vain. I can tell by what you're saying. Why don't niggas with like chest tattoos shave their chest?
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're
Oh
saying.
God.
This next one's my
I'm
personal
Freddy
favorite.
Fazbear.
An imbalance inside me chemically up, down,
I've spoke about
Oh, wait. Yo, they just shaved him bald. What white man shaved your hair? Who did that to you, yo? It just bald on the side. Salute.
I've spoke about Dax in detail though, and I'm sure these clips are pretty self-explanatory. And the main other person I've seen popping up lately that people are calling coworker music, and that I think qualifies for level 5, is Kill Carl.
What's Kill Carl?
Fuck shit, piss, cock, titties, and darn. You fuck with my friends and you're gonna fucking.
Can we not? It's not even like Dax can be funny and like I could play the whole video. I cannot play the whole video of this. Holy shit. This is just insufferable. Like, holy shit. Get off of here.
This guy has a whole bunch more music that I won't subject you guys to, but it's all pretty similar, and the commenters describe his stuff pretty well. Music for people with Joker tattoos. As music, this is pretty crappy, but it barely feels like actual music.
That's how I
Like it's
feel.
created specifically for TikTok. I can't really imagine anyone listening to this with headphones on, but I can see how it works as video content.
That's how I feel. Like I totally feel like this type of thing he's going for has nothing to do with actually going to Spotify or Apple Music and playing the audio by yourself. Because your ears will bleed, your eyes will fall out, or say that in reverse, or reverse that. But either way, hell, fucking up. Just look at how he does.
And this is probably one of the best ways to describe level 5. Another YouTuber named Shun or whatever did a video about coworker music a while ago.
Yo, I seen Unc on the right over there do this shit. And at first he was just rapping, but then he started doing hella gimmicks like Dax. And then he became in this fucking category. I'm not gonna lie. Who the fuck is this on the left? What is happening on the left? Only finds out the editing. Johnny Montilla is a legend. Who the fuck is Johnny Montilla? Quick Google real quick. Johnny Montilla. It's a Florida-based artist with Mexican and Dominican heritage. His music is known for its melodic flow and powerful lyrics. Talk to me, Johnny Montilla. What you got for me? I want to go to your Instagram. Talk to me. Let me hear something real quick from Johnny Montilla. Let me hear that fire. Why do I see? Why's the first thing I see is gay Sonic and Shadow? What is going on? Okay, you get 20 seconds. What is going on? No. What is it? What is this? Okay, I regret everything. Oh no, my favorite new artist inspired by Michael Jackson and Netspin. Probably the best song ever made. Who let Eric Cartman in the studio? My Throck is copying. Anyone have a loaded mantle? Because this song's gonna make me bang straight into my hippocampus. This cured my living addiction. Thank you, Johnny Montilla. Holy shit. Unfortunately, this goes hard, not gonna lie. How? I'm finna fast forward through the song. All right, get me the fuck out of here. Give me the fuck out of here, yo. What the fuck was that?
Gave an interesting take about why the artist may be doing this.
The sad part is when you see the artists that are clearly crossing boundaries of acceptability to get attention, and it sucks that the modern landscape has pushed them there. Looking back to the early 2010s, which of course was like 3 years ago, I remember the cringe or shock factor helping songs become viral. This happened with Rebecca Black's Friday, or to some extent, Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball, which had a music video the world just wasn't ready to see yet. After that, there was this era of satire music helping artists blow up. At some point, another transition occurred, and we now have this environment where, after what feels like an ever-accelerating arms race of made-for-virality content, we see artists desperately trying to get ahead by seeing who can rage bait people into engaging with their content the most. Something about that feels wrong to me.
And this could definitely be applicable to everyone on every level of this list. Level 1 and 2 are making super overproduced, squeaky clean music to appeal to as many people as possible and make money. Level 3 probably doesn't really fit into this, but level 4 and 5 I think are making music that they know may be cringy or come off as corny to purposely do one of two things. Either to appeal to a super niche audience that they know will actually like their music while most others won't, or to rage bait you into listening to their songs, or make
the rage bait part is heavily the case now, because they see their comments, they see who's commenting what they're saying, but they're still getting engagement, they're still getting views, they're still making money off of this terrible stuff. So they just keep upping the ante. If you keep clicking these links, if you keep commenting, if you keep sharing, guess what? I'm gonna keep doing this type of shit. So like, it's working.
Make meme songs that you find entertaining, so you play with your.
But for how long though? It's the real case. How long can you keep this up? Dak's been here for a while though. Is he doing well enough to keep going? I don't necessarily know. I'm not checking out for the latest Dax drops, but he has been here for a long time. So maybe it is sustainable, but it's a terrible way to sustain your life, I guess.
Friends or something like that.
How much hate got to be in your life too?
The goal is probably money and clout.
If there's one real takeaway from this video, I guess it would just be, don't get mad at these posts, because they're like without fail meant to be bad. I'm being serious here. If you see any shit music in your feed, please go to their account and scroll back. It's like a fun little game you can play with yourself to see the transition from I want to make music to I need to get impressions, and then they just like lose their minds.
Years ago, I actually interviewed a guy named Sadzilla for a video about Spotify playlists, and recently he's been going viral for making quote-unquote coworker music as well.
What the fuck is going? I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. This is not good tune. It's nowhere near good tunes.
Quote coworker music as well.
He's on stage. There's a crowd listening to this. There's a crowd listening to this.
So
No, I need to see that crowd. Hold on. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Yo, there's people in that crowd. They're not necessarily paying attention. Them two right there on the left side don't give a fuck about none of this. It's a good 50 people in there, I would assume. Yo, that's gross. He had to be an opening act for somebody, because like, hell fucking no.
So, since I've seen him go viral lately with this trend, I figured that I'd reach out for his perspective. He agreed with my different definitions of coworker music, with a lot of people mocking it because they think they have this superior
When you type normie, you've lost the plot. You've lost the plot once you type normie.
taste. He also said that he thinks artists like Dax lean into it because the people mocking it do boost engagement, helping the content reach its intended audience as well. Sadzilla concluded saying, "For me personally, when I stopped caring about being the best or trying to be taken super seriously and just started having fun with my music, everything clicked. The engagement I get now feels different. Some folks might find it cringy, but I'm not making it for them. I'm making stuff that feels good to me. Even my kid loves the silly songs, and that means more than random internet opinions. At the end of the day,
That's the real answer right there. Children. Because the main people I see clicking this type of shit and liking this type of shit are kids. So, ding, 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 ding. They have no fucking idea what quality or taste is. I'm not going to lie to you. So, the ones that are actually running this shit up are the kids. We have found the answer.
coworker
Ding,
music
ding,
or
ding, ding,
NPC
ding.
music is just the new meme rap. So for whatever reason, coworker music is a real thing. It's being made and it's being
Yeah, because they
consumed.
gave KSI a hit, I won't say, I was about to say a hit song, but a popular song because of the memes. Oh, God.
If you like it or make it, good on you for listening to what you want or making whatever you want. But I do think there are a couple songs in this video that are worthy of criticism. If you like this video, you might like my video where I go much more in depth on Dax and his career.
I don't think I
which
can
has
handle a
some pretty
Dax deep
interesting
dive. I don't think I can
trends.
handle a
Anyways,
Dax
if you
deep
enjoyed
dive.
this
I don't think I
video,
could.
especially after I had to listen to a lot of this stuff
W
and,
fucking
try to
video,
find my way
man.
this week. Subscribe even, because I had to go through that. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
W fucking video. Shout out to Matty Balls, man. Like, I don't think there will ever be an end to coworker music, unfortunately. And especially the higher tier. Like, the higher tier is always going to be new people trying to find ways to just do terrible things. And people are going to comment on it and repost it. I do it myself sometimes. I see it, share it, we laugh at it and move on. But like, that actually helps them keep going. And maybe if we stop clicking, they will stop. Please. So